What's going on, you guys? So I wanted to do. I was gonna stream a game, and I decided to hold off a little bit because of this. Woke up today, saw that it happened. That all that blustering that everybody thought that Russia was going to just kind of not invade, and that it was just posturing and stuff like that actually happened. It was kind of shocking to see it. I honestly thought it was going to be the most that they would do is like a limited invasion. If you guys are not familiar, Putin recognized the Donbass region, which is controlled by separatists, the two provinces of Ukraine, I believe a couple of days ago. And I thought, honestly, that it was just going to be a limited war at the most, that the Russians were going to go in and secure that province's border. That turned out not to be the case. They actually launched airstrikes across all of Ukraine, doing a naval invasion of Odessa. It is something really just shocking and just horrifying. I I was thinking, I was like, I can't even imagine, like, if I had my family in Ukraine and just knowing that the whole nation's under invasion from three sides, and that there's no safe spot. You would think that if you're living by leave or somewhere in this area, that you're being attacked all across the whole entire country. Putin decided to do a full-on invasion of Ukraine, and there's currently a battle being fought in a Chernobyl zone. If you guys are not familiar, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant that erupted and literally almost made all of Asia, or a good chunk of Asia, and nearly all of Europe uninhabitable for centuries to thousands of years. Thankfully, that didn't happen, and it was, you know, corrected. I wouldn't say corrected, but it was contained as best as it could be. But now there's an actual battle, a battle being fought in the Chernobyl zone, which I think is absolutely just insane. One hit on that nuclear power plant, and then here we go again. It's just kind of insane, and my heart goes out to the Chernobyl. I'm sorry, the Ukrainian people. It's just, I can't imagine having family and kids involved in this thing that's going on right now. It's just absolutely insane. It really is. Word is that Ukrainian armed forces are trying to hold. There are casualties. The Russians lost choppers and aerial aircraft, but Ukrainian armed forces are taking casualties. So that aerial aircraft came down. It's probably from the U.S. weapons that we sent over there to. So they're proving effective for the defense of Ukraine. Now, I know we talk about, on this channel, we play strategy games and stuff like that. And the reason I wanted to kind of do this video is because this is real, right? This is happening right now. This is real people's lives in Ukraine that are being threatened, that are losing their lives. There was a residential building that was hit, and people are dying. And I'm not going to get into the whole politics of things. I think this is wrong. I think this is horrifying. All war is bad. Diplomacy is the way. I mean, I know we play strategy games, and we always talk about, like, let's do we play Hearts of Iron or whatever. Those are games, right? This is real life. there is no last phase of diplomacy. War should. It really is just shocking and horrifying. The EU and NATO and US are planning to announce the full range of sanctions. And I know everybody hears sanctions and and thinks, what are sanctions going to do? But from what I've read is that the sanctions are literally going to cut Russia off from the world economy, like literally completely cut off from every single country, from every new technology. So that means no new phones, literally they're going to be cordoned off from the rest of the world. And everybody was hoping that would stop the invasion, but it looks like it didn't. And the thing that I want to end with is there's a second country that has the most nuclear weapons in the world is Russia. And let me see if I can find it. If you can find this video on BBC or AP or whichever news outlet you listen to or watch, Putin literally has said in this video that if the West gets involved, basically he was talking to the West, that we would see consequences you have never faced in your history. From what I got from watching the video was that said something like something that the world has never seen. Well, we've seen a lot of things in this world. The only thing we have not seen is nuclear war. So, and that's where he seemed to come close to threatening nuclear war, which is kind of crazy. You would think in 1950s, 1960s, Stalin or somebody like that saying that, yeah, well, that's Stalin, not, kind of thing. It's 2022. And the second largest nuclear power has threatened nuclear war on anybody that interferes with them. Kind of crazy, I think. If I'm hoping that the Red Cross and Salvation Army do something that, we can find a way to kind of give something back, like some way to support Ukraine, whether it be giving blood or, donating or what have you. And if you're thinking about hey, what else can I do? There's always, U.S. military active duty. U.S. military is always looking for, new recruits. And if you can't go U.S. active duty or Army National Guard, Air National Guard, or Reserve Forces, there's also State Defense Forces where you can assist and augment the U.S. military. There is the Coast Guard Auxiliary. There is the Civil Air Patrol, right? So there are multiple ways to ensure that that we're safe here, But I really look forward to seeing what the Salvation Army and Red Cross post, seeing what I can help to alleviate something, to help in some way. It's really shocking to wake up and see something like this. Really is, but especially after a pandemic, haven't we gone through the last 2 years of craziness? This just is shocking and horrifying. And my heart goes out to the Ukrainian people. I just wanted to post this, guys. And I hope, thinking about it and trying to think if there's not going to be a positive outcome from this. There's just going to be death. And it's horrifying.